Hey, Money Vikings, welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a good free comic book day. Check out some of our content on Free Comic Book Day. It was a lot of fun and there were some real awesome gems. But what I wanted to talk about in this video was the concept of money mapping. This is something that I think I came up with. I think we came up with. There's always ideas that we think we came up with, and maybe we did. The other one's the investing trifecta. Check out truewealth.moneyvikings.com, of course. One of our latest articles is 3 ways to stop online shopping addiction. And this and that Netflix show, the new Netflix show on personal finance, where Ramit goes and talks with people about their personal finance issues, got me into this concept of what does someone do when they're just sort of paralyzed? Because a lot of people on that show are so firmly entrenched in really bad habits that they're just fully entrenched. And some of them, this was shocking actually, some of them will not even open their bills. They will not even look at their checking account. They won't even look at their credit card bills. And that is extremely bad and shocking and really unhealthy. So I thought of this idea of money mapping. It's kind of like money journaling, but it goes into this concept of, 3 ways to stop online shopping addiction, other things like that. But anyway, the point being this, with money mapping, my concept here is start writing down things. And I would say there's 3 things to write down. I would say you make a list in one side of what you owe, or the monthly bills you have. It's almost like a budget, right? But what you owe every month. I would say you make a second list of what's coming in that month. And then on the third column, I would talk about the balance of what you have in terms of cash. And I'd also talk about assets or savings or other things you could tap to use to sort of get to a steady state. That's the key here. So that's my idea of money mapping. And it's almost like a combination of budgeting, sketching, journaling, but it's just sort of writing on a piece of paper ideas. Just when you're feeling stressed about money, try this out. Just start writing. And, it reminds me of The Princess Bride. It's one of my favorite movies. And there's a scene where Wesley, the main protagonist character, he becomes the man in black, the pirate type guy. He talks of, I think he's paralyzed, right? He's mostly dead, but he's basically like, he can't move that well. And he's with the giant, and he's with another character, I guess. Anyway, and one of the first things he does is I think he money maps. He talks about assessing their assets, right? And they have things like a cloak, I think, and a wheelbarrow. Anyway, he creates this huge facade and he tricks the guards and he uses illusions and theatrics, basically. But it kind of reminded me of this idea of money mapping. So again, what I would do is one of the first things, well, number 1, too, sometimes we need, and it's in this 3 ways to stop online shopping addiction, sometimes we need professional help. And if that's the case, it's in our article here. One of the ideas about about online shopping addiction can be tied to gambling. You obviously want to set a budget and stick to it and all that. Take a technology break. Big fan of that. But the third one here I want to highlight is seeking support. So sometimes we just really need professional help, and do not be afraid to get it. But try out this idea of money mapping. I do it sometimes when I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with things. And just sort of start writing down what it is I want to tackle first, and what's coming in, and then what assets you can tap to pay for things. So give it a shot, and I hope it helps you. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that great stuff. And again, a big thank you for watching and for checking out Money Vikings content. Take care, all.